Well, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. It is the 7th of May, and today I want to talk about Proverbs 12:18. But before I get to that verse, I want to tell you a story from when I was a little bit younger. I used to play Little League, and I was never very good at it, but one of the things I would do is I would try to practice my swing, and I just did it at the most inopportune and reckless times and ways. And so I've got two stories about that. Once when I was younger, I was probably 7 years old, maybe 8. And I had my Little League bat in my hand, and I'm inside my apartment. So I'm not outside. I'm practicing in the living room, swinging the bat. And, I just think I've got enough clearance around me. And as I swing the bat, I smash our family's fish tank. And no one got hurt except for all the fish. They died. But I just wasn't thinking. I was just young and stupid, and I just swung the baseball bat wherever I thought I could. And then I ended up destroying our fish tank, water all over the carpet, and broken glass, and it was terrible. Another story about me practicing with the baseball bat that ended in disaster. I was quite a bit older. I was in my teenage years, and we were washing a car in the driveway. And I didn't play Little League anymore at that time, but we still had an old baseball bat in the garage. And I saw it just laying there, and it was a wooden bat without a grip. So it's my hands are wet and soapy, and I pick up this bat, and I start kind of just playing around like I'm going to swing it. But because it has no grip and it's just that wood, it's very, very slippery. And so I go to swing the bat, and it flies out of my hands. And my mom's cousin was actually with us at the time, and she was sitting on the porch, and the bat flew, and it hit right above her head. It just smacked the wood of the house, and if it had been just an inch or two lower, it would have hit her in the face. And I was so embarrassed. I felt so bad. So those are two stories about me being a fool, being reckless with a baseball bat. And one of them ended in disaster for fish. One of them ended in near disaster for my mom's cousin. And those I want to use as examples for Proverbs 12:18. Proverbs 12:18 says, "Reckless words pierce like a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." And with our words, we can be reckless like I was with a baseball bat, and that will end in disaster. And Proverbs says if you're reckless with your words, you're basically going to be stabbing people. And so, on the flip side, though, if you are wise and thoughtful with your words, that's going to bring healing and comfort. And so, I want to encourage you to be thoughtful and wise with your words, especially as most of us, a little bit more on edge. We're antsy to get back to work or get back to life the way it was. And so, maybe you've been shorter with your spouse or your kids lately. It's been easier to snap at them. And I just want to caution you against being reckless with your speech. Okay, and now I do want to make a caveat. There will be times when you need to be brutally honest. There's another proverb that says that wounds from a friend can be trusted, and that's talking about saying hard things, and you may need to do that. But the question is, are you doing it in a way that is thoughtful, intentional, wise, for the good of the other person? Okay, and so this is something I'm personally trying to work on in my own life with my family and those around me. And so I'd encourage you as well to do the best you can to keep a rein on your tongue and ask God to give you the tongue of the wise that would bring healing to those who listen. Thanks, guys. See you later.